The Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 space probes have allowed humanity to get to know the solar system. Prior to their launch in 1977, we knew almost nothing about most of the planets of our galactic home. Today, 47 years later, the Voyagers still plow through space and send data back to Earth about what surrounds them, the mysterious, dark interstellar space. As the first man-made objects to leave our solar system, the Voyagers venture into uncharted territory billions of kilometers from home. No other spacecraft has ever sailed so far into the cosmic ocean. What is interstellar space? Far from the sun's protective embrace, the edge of the solar system seems like a cold, empty, and lifeless place. No wonder that the gaping space between us and the nearest stars has long seemed a frighteningly vast expanse of nothingness. Astronomers paid only fleeting attention to interstellar space, preferring instead to focus their telescopes on the glowing masses of neighboring stars, galaxies, and nebulae. Meanwhile, both Voyagers are still sending data back to Earth from this strange region we call interstellar space. Over the past century, scientists have been building a picture of what the interstellar medium consists of, mostly through observations with radio and X-ray telescopes. They have found that interstellar space is made up of extremely diffuse ionized hydrogen atoms, dust and cosmic rays, interspersed with dense molecular clouds of gas that are thought to be the birthplace of new stars. But its exact nature just outside our solar system has been largely a mystery, mainly because the Sun, all the planets, and the Kuiper Belt are contained within a giant protective bubble formed by the solar wind, known as the heliosphere. Some scientists believe the only way to get a glimpse of interstellar space is to fly far from the Sun, look back and get an image from beyond the heliosphere. But that's no easy task. Compared to the entire Milky Way galaxy, our solar system looks smaller than a grain of rice floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And yet, the Voyagers are far from the outer edge of the heliosphere. The heliosphere, scientists have found, is unexpectedly large, suggesting that the interstellar medium in this part of the galaxy is less dense than previously thought. The Sun cuts a path through interstellar space like a ship traveling through water, creating a bow wave and extending a trail behind it, possibly with a tail or tails, in a shape similar to that of comets. Both Voyagers passed through the nose of the heliosphere and therefore provided no information about the tail. The Voyagers estimated that the heliopause is about 1 astronomical unit thick, 149,668,992 kilometers, which is the average distance between the Earth and the Sun. Let's talk about the solar wind. Solar wind researchers call the flow of ionized particles emanating from the solar crust at a speed of 300 to 1200 km/s into the surrounding cosmic space. The solar wind is one of the main components of the interplanetary medium, and while solar wind bursts can provide scientists with interesting data about what is happening in interstellar space, they appear to have surprisingly little effect on the overall size and shape of the heliosphere. It turns out that what happens outside the heliosphere is far more important than what happens inside it. The solar wind can increase or decrease over time without significantly affecting the bubble. But if that bubble moves to a region of the galaxy with a denser or less dense interstellar wind, it will begin to shrink or grow. Well, we hope that the Voyagers will long send data to Earth about what surrounds them, and you and I will finally learn more about what exactly is happening in this mysterious interstellar space.